Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. This message is going to be for Aries for April 2022. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm not doing so bad. I'm going to get you a few more cards before I start actually sharing them with you. These still? Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. Which cards do I go to? Which cards? I've seen two different decks. Which ones? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Aries, please, for April 2022? Okay, so some of you are in need of connection with animal spirit guides, maybe even your animal totems, or maybe it's not the need for connection of this, but maybe you're deepening a connection with animal spirit guides, and some of you are receiving telepathic communications. Some of you are just receiving navigation or guidance into your next step through animal symbolism is what I'm getting. That message kind of came out with the TikTok video today, but anyhow, this could also be referring to some of you connecting with your pets a little deeper, and I'm hearing yes, yes, yes. For whatever reason, the bear is coming out, and I've been seeing this a lot, but I'm seeing the black bear, so some of you need to look up the black bear for whatever reason, but I'm feeling power behind it, like, and I'm seeing somebody walking, I mean, not somebody, a bear walking like on all fours, was really strongly walking. So it's like, I feel like there's a strong power that's coming in. And then Obsidian is asking you to protect yourself, ground yourself, protect yourself. You're in need of connection with nature for grounding effects, but you're also going through a major shakeup from, you're going from one timeline to another timeline, or shifting from one cycle into another cycle in many different aspects of your life. And there's a lot of ascension symptoms that are coming on, but you're being asked as you're evolving this month to start going to certain sacred sites. Maybe you're being led to connect with certain pictures on the internet for sacred places or what have you. And these sacred places are going to create some sort of download or upgrade to your DNA, going to give you some sort of information that is going to help you in the near future is what I am hearing. But you are to be, are to trust where you're being led at this time, or trust what you're being asked to look at 2, 3, 4, or what have you. And then we have surrender to the sweetness. This is Venus energy. This is a energy of love, surrender, pleasure. I'm hearing peace even, but connection with nature is coming out with all three of these cards. Actually, all four of these cards are connection with nature. So definitely a lot of earth energy in this fire reading. But so you guys are needing to get out and connect. So I was starting to do this reading, Aries reading, a few minutes ago before I started this reading, and I had messed something up, so I just restarted it, and there was a couple of cards that didn't come out this time yet, but I had this confusing energy that was happening, and I'm not for sure exactly why this energy was so confusing, but I feel like the confusion has something to do with the transition from one timeline to the next, or from out of one cycle into the next. So there's like a lot of ascension symptoms bringing on some confusion, but I do feel like you guys are coming out of confusion from March 2022 and going into more of like a playful energy, excited, peaceful, knowing exactly which direction to go, being more in the heart space instead of the ego. And, you know, just a lot of symptoms that are coming. So many of you are being asked to go out and connect to nature, as well as grounding yourself, smudging and protecting yourself. All of those things are needed at this time, because you're switching. You're going from one timeline or one cycle to another. Maybe even both of those things would be accurate for some of you. But, yeah, it's almost like you're coming out of this confusing energy or indecisive energy maybe, and going into something that is total opposite, more enthusiastic, more genuine. I feel a lot of potential with this card. So there's even, I get like it's a complete opposite switch from March to April. Like you're going from this lower vibrating energy of maybe ego, death, shadow side being healed or being you know, you're taking a look at or what have you. Maybe even in a slight dark night of the soul, but still pushing through. But I do feel like, you know, whatever it is that you were pushing through in March and having such a challenge with in March, in April is going to be and show a lot of success, potential. It's going to bring a lot of enthusiasm and excitement is what I am getting for whatever reason. And then you have the Fawn, which is about fertility, success. This could also be a card of connection with nature, but I'm feeling fertility with this big, big, big time. So you have, like I was saying, a switch from March to April that is going to be, you know, providing a lot of success, forward movement, advancement, enlightenment, a new perspective I'm even hearing for you guys. Yes, they're saying. I'm getting abundance with this card too. What other messages do you have for Aries, please? In love, romance. Thank you. Then you got the Singer of Connection. So you're being asked to, again, all of these cards are referring to going out and connecting in nature, meditating, trying to enjoy the spring type energy coming in if you're in a place where you're having spring. But I keep feeling very confused. Almost like I'm having a hard time getting some of the words out that I'm trying to say. And this was even happening with the first reading that I was trying to do for Aries. I felt like I was having a hard time getting out some things that I had to say. So you may even be going through a throat chakra clearing, healing. Maybe there's some sort of activation to your throat chakra that's kind of like making you have to communicate with others or share information or what have you. But I do feel like a lot of this connection is referring to connection with people that are like-minded in the community, spiritual community, that you may be able to bounce ideas off of, creative energies, maybe even meditate and do healings and things of that sort with. Some of you are even meant to partner up with other people when it comes to spiritual gifts and spiritual practices. So maybe you're supposed to be doing healing or, you know, something to do with something of that sort with other people that are just like-minded. Yes, 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 I'm hearing. I am seeing citrine as well. And citrine is a card of abundance. It's a card of creativity. Okay, you're being cautioned not to bring the illusional thoughts, the fears, the ego type energy from March over into April. That you need to be more in your heart space. Be more connected with your intuition, your higher self, but stay out of the ego, the headspace, the logic. Try not to dissect and trisect everything like you normally would in the previous months or in March, but instead, I feel like a lot of decisions have been made like right on the cut, are going to be made right on the cusp of March going into April that are going to provide some new forms of stability. Maybe even new relationships with people. It could be romantic or friendships or what have you, but there's definitely a new energy that's coming in. But you're being cautioned, like, don't feed into the fears from last month, the energies of illusions or delusional thoughts. Don't let them come into this month. And then you have a card of truth coming to you. So again, like, they're showing me, don't feed into these fears or illusions. Instead, go with what you know is truth. Okay, and then one of the things to help you to know if it's true or not, ask Spirit to confirm whatever it is that it's showing you truth about through other people, places, things, and situations until you know without a shadow of a doubt in your heart that this is what the truth is. And then you move on it. Or you can also connect with your intuition and start trusting in your intuition, your guidance from higher self, or even through telepathic communications that are coming in from your spirit guides, spirit animals, the angels, the universe, what have you. Just that still small voice of the Holy Spirit is what I'm hearing for some of you too. But it's like they're really telling me, like, it's really up to you. Your free will choices are going to dictate how April's really going to be for you. I'm getting like, you know, how I'm feeling a little bit stuck as if I don't know what to say, or confused about what to say. And, you know, I keep getting these energies about these fears and things. It's almost like they're telling me, like, you can bring those energies into April, but you're not going to be successful like these cards up here are talking about. You know, or these cards down here, I should say, are talking about. But you can be successful if you leave the fears behind, stick with your truth, get out and connect with nature and meditate and get some answers and stick to what you're being told to do. You have 6, 7s, and 8s all the way across here. Am I supposed to do any more of these cards? Yes or no? They said yes. So let me see what else they have for you, Aries. Okay, and then you got undressing of a salad, which is kind of like the Tower card. There's some things that are being tossed around, turned upside down, maybe making you feel as if you're in like a tower moment. But this is the universe's way of saying, like, we're trying to help you to get the things that you're wanting to manifest, or those things that you're dreaming and desiring of. However, there's some things that we need to get out of the way. So maybe it's a career that you're wanting to put more time into, a business. So they're taking you away from like an 8 to 5 or 8 to 4 job and pushing you more towards putting time and energy into some sort of business that's going to create revenue for you, you know, becoming the entrepreneur. But I do feel like a lot of you, again, they're saying like you can get out of this energy and be more successful and fruitful and you know, have all this enthusiasm and stuff, but you have to drop this ego shit. You know, you have to leave this in March. Okay. It's so weird. I still feel a little confused, but so you guys might be going into April feeling a little bit confused. However, they're saying again, like, protect your energy, stay grounded, get out and connect with nature, do all the things that are going to help you to get past ascension symptoms and things like that, because you're definitely going through a major shift in timelines and a major shift in cycles of some sort. So I do want to get some love messages for you guys. Let's see if there's any messages in love. This is the deck that I made. Channeled messages from Spirit that had to do with my past relationships, in particular my twin flame journey. But there's some things from other relationships that I just put into it. But the first card is, now may not be the right time, but I do have intentions to one day be with you. Please wait. So some of you may be in separation with somebody at this time, and 1222, and you're being asked to just wait. However, I wouldn't advise you to wait on anybody. My waiting on somebody has caused me a lot of resentments, a lot of pain and heartbreak over and over and over again. So I would ask that you guys don't allow yourself to wait on somebody, but just continue with life in the ways that you feel like you're supposed to continue with life. And if that person's meant to be in your life, they'll come back. And if you're single, you're single. If not, you're not, you know. But don't wait. I want to make love to you. I long to feel your body touch mine. It's kind of self-explanatory. Of course, all of these aren't going to resonate with you guys. However, take what resonates, leave the rest. I am sorry. Can or will you ever forgive me? So I do believe that this is referring to those of you who are in separation. Some of you are indecisive about whether or not to go back to somebody. Again, I'm feeling like you need to get into the heart space and into the intuition, connected with the intuition, and not in the ego or the head or logic. Yes, they're saying... I am feeling some need for communication, and that was coming out with, you know, the way I was feeling held back in my words. So definitely communication, throat chakra, healing and stuff going to be taking place in April. I am working on healing child wounds. I no longer want to feel like a victim. I will heal my inner child. I feel like this is you guys. Yes, they're saying it could be your partner as well, but I feel like this card is referring to Aries in the month of April, still working on healing childhood wounds, not playing the victim role, trying to get out of that and becoming more peaceful with the inner child. And then I look at your pictures often. I smile and feel a rekindling of the love we share. Okay, guys. I hope everybody... Oh, I was told to do some popsicle sticks, so let me pull a couple of these real quick. I am telepathic. I am higher consciousness. I am transcending. I am healing. I am unconditional love. This is, I am Christ consciousness. I forgot to read the other side. And one more I was told. I am in a state of mastering. I will push through any insecurities I may have. Okay, guys, I hope everybody has a wonderful month ahead. Much love to you guys. Bye.